next. The Trailblazers taking on the Hawks. For the Trailblazers, eliminated from the playoff hunt, all that's left is to play spoiler. Hawks, Blazers, it's next, right after this. All right, everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Brian Anderson. Coach Stan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce round out our broadcast crew for this one. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Deni Avdija.
And during the last 5 games, he's been a force on the boards, really throwing his body at rebounds and trying to grab as many as he can. And that kind of effort has been noticed by his coaches and teammates.
Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. We've got Anthony Simons. He's out there with Deni Avdija. Jeremy Grant out there with Klingon. And it's Kamare in at the 4 slot. And for Atlanta, Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. Then it's Reza Shea. Then there's Onyeka Okongwu. And it's Gabe in at power forward. Stan on the tail end of a back-to-back. Tired legs can be a factor.
Yet fatigue as part of a long NBA season. And to me, it's the veteran guys who know how to be successful even when they're not at 100% that do the best in these situations.
Now here's Avdija. That's good from Grant on the assist by Avdija.
Look, you know that's where Grant likes to play, using that body in close.
Simons against Young. He gets it in there.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Avdija over to the wing. They set a pick. Down low. Here's Klingon. Rebounded by Daniels. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Gay's shot is good.
Daniels using that vision.
So it's Portland now. It's a 3-point game. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
I really think the nail in the coffin was their missed free throws. That's usually an ominous sign.
Yeah, and it can be deflating when you leave all those points at the line. But it generally is a make-or-miss lead.
And the Hawks with possession here, following the bucket by the Blazers. Young against Simons. Young can't hit. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Grant the pass to Simons. Gets the 3 ball to go. Simons got his second basket of the night.
Well, don't blink, or Simons will already have the shot off.
Lets it go from 14. Young misses.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Grant outside. And the 3 off target. Lots of Grants in the NBA over the years. Jeremy Grant acts like a guy who grew up around the league. You can really see it, Coach.
Well, Brian, he really did grow up around the league, and really just a high IQ player, great in the locker room, gives you great energy and effort every night.
5 on the clock. Here's Young. Connects on the foul line jumper.
Well, that one from mid-range. Young's got a quick release.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. As the playoffs draw closer, here's what the East looks like. You look at the Hawks. If the postseason were to start today, they'd be the 7 seed.
Well, right now for the Hawks, I really think they've been hit and miss thus far. I mean, they are a playoff-level team, but are they championship level? Probably not.
Yeah, and that's not a knock on them. This is where most people expected them to be. They just don't have the talent to be up there with the contenders.
Now here's Simons. He's got 5. Charity stripe shot. Drained it for 2 points. Simons has got his third basket on the night right there.
From the mid-range, Simons' quickness is a big advantage.
They set the pick. Pass to Gay. To the inside. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
Off the outside. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. With the fadeaway. Atlanta with the rebound. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Blazers. That one in Portland.
Turnovers were the story of that game. It wasn't what I would call a disciplined performance.
Young can't hit. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Portland. Stolen by Young. Floats one up. Daniels misses.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Grant outside. Pass to Klingon. Here's Kamare. This one for three. Goes up again. And it's good on the lay-in.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Now here's Young. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Rockets in Houston.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Here's Simons.
You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer.
First free throw is good. Coach, you talk about guys who are always upping their game. How about Anthony Simons?
Well, Brian, I feel like he's one of the truly under-the-radar scorers in this league. He's put in a lot of time and work, never satisfied with himself or his game, and he just keeps getting better.
Coach, when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks, you got to start with Trae Young.
One of the most exciting players to watch in the NBA, Brian. He can shoot the ball from anywhere on the floor. He's a great ball handler and one of the most creative passers in the game. Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Simons passes to Avdia. Avdia, screen on Young. And here's Simons outside. Hits the trifecta. Simons has got 12 points.
Well, you can't give Simons a look from three. He's a knockdown guy.
Pass to Gay. Here's Rizachet. The three is up. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here's Avdia. Back to Simons. Shoots over Young. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. 14 points for him.
Textbook pick and roll. Simons is a natural at running these sets.
Here's Gay. He has 7. Outside Young. The teardrop. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
So quick. Simons using that burst to get to the rim.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Hawks trail by 9. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Gay. Back to Young. Inside. Here's Daniels. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It goes on Denny Avdia. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Portland.
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
And the free throw, no good. And you watch Dyson Daniels on the floor, Coach. He's everywhere on defense.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the best guys disrupting offenses and getting deflections. He gets his hands in passing lanes. Effort like that will always find minutes. Well, you need to run Trey off of his shot. If Young gets into his jumper, it's normally going in.
Pass to Klingon. And he's going for the lob. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Here's Daniels. He's covered by Grant. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Jeremy Grant.
Well, when he's on the floor, Dyson Daniels gives you uncapped energy. He's really committed to going all out.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, the truth is, Stan, you lose a franchise legend like Damian Lillard, it really changes your identity.
Oh, it does, Brian. Their offense ran through Lillard for over a decade. Last year was almost a total reset. Now someone has to step up and be that guy.
And he makes the first but misses the second. And 6-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate, and they've swayed the outcome of games.
No coverage that time. Grant's got 5.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
Pass to Gay. LeVert goes in. Banked it in off the glass.
This is all you can do if you're the defense. LeVert is excellent at gutting his way through physical coverage.
Portland leading by 6. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And when you talk about this Portland team, Stan, they're young and talented. They have some nice pieces going forward.
Yeah, and Brian, it starts with Scoot Henderson and Anthony Simons in that backcourt, but Shaedon Sharpe, when healthy, they've got some good pieces to build around.
Get back and let them hear you. It's time for some t-shirts.
Looking at the 2K leaderboard, now that we're into the second half of the season, these are the teams that have been grabbing steals and converting on the other end. Number 5, the Hawks.
Back half of the year, they've been much more aggressive in creating turnovers, and their offense has really benefited.
On the wing, Grant. He's got 5. Simons finds Grant. Back to Simons. Here's Klingon, guarded by Katangos. Klingon's shot is off. Hawks trail by 6. Young, the pass to Okongwu. Now here's Simons. He's got 18. On the wing, Grant. And rejected.
Yeah, that was a great job on defense from Daniels. He knows how to distract shooters. And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Pass to LeVert. Fires the 3. Drops in the 3. LeVert's got 5 now.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
Off the outside. Lets it go from deep. They get it back. And that one is stuffed right through.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo! What a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Now here's LeVert. He's got 5. Pass to Young. Shot clock at 5. Here's Gay. 3-pointer. No good. 3 for 4 in the game now. Now Grant. Off the outside. Grant outside. And here's Simons. There's the help with LeVert. Simons passes to Grant. LeVert with a rebound.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Pass to Young. LeVert goes against Henderson. Okongwu, a screen on Henderson. LeVert passes to Okongwu. Shoots over Klingon. Okongwu, no good.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Henderson with it. Simons passes to Avdia. Puts up a 3. The second effort. Outside for Henderson. Beyond the arc. Atlanta with a rebound. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
They failed to create enough good looks. The ball movement just wasn't quite where it needed to be.
Yeah, they had a hard time getting the looks they wanted on offense, and it's hard to get a win when that's the case.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
With the game on the line, Ice Trey is dangerous, man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I've worked too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you.
Yeah, their aggressive approach on the offensive glass has created second chance opportunities.
One guy here this evening, Shaedon Sharpe. Incredibly talented, Stan.
Hey, Brian, you talk about a guy with potentially a very high ceiling. He's got all the physical tools you need. His skills are improving. He's still young and still putting it together.
And the Blazers making a change here. Murray's checked in.
And another exciting young player from Canada. Shaedon Sharpe is an elite athlete, and his overall skills are really improving.
Here's Krejci. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Here's Barlow. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Dominic Barlow. One shot.
One shot. Get it. Get it.
55 seconds left to play in the first. Sharpe against LeVert. Sharpe passes to Thibault. To the middle. Here's Henderson. The rebound by Krejci. Hawks trail by 7. It's LeVert on the wing. Guarded by Sharpe. Inside. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Thibault. Here we go. One-on-one. Here's Henderson. Another shot. Rebound Atlanta.
Well, he can't get anything to go right now. It's time to look at affecting the game in other ways.
And when healthy, LeVert is a problem. A multi-dimensional guard who can score, pass, and rebound at an impressive clip.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
2 shots.
shooting 2.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second. Now Sharp. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Cleveland. With 4 on the clock. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you from the Trailblazers in this one?
Well, it's simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
Hawks trail by 8. On the court right now for Portland. Scoot and Sharp are the backcourt set. Then it's Murray, then it's Matisse Thybulle, and it's Kamare in at the 4. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul of the game. Pass to Riza Shea. Niang a screen. High arcing shot, and it's blocked by Thybulle.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
No problems knocking that one down. Sharp's gotten his 3rd basket of the night, and it just seems like shelf life for head coaches gets shorter and shorter. Stan, even winning coaches aren't safe.
Yeah, even the teams in the top 2 or 3 of their conference are sometimes opting to make a change. In that kind of environment, it's a challenge to coach with any real authority.
Trailblazers lead by 11. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. They get it again. Henderson for 3. He misses it. 0 for 5 and looking off his game right now. Here's Krejci, defended by Henderson, and stolen by Murray. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Karis LeVert.
And Sharp has no off switch. He's consistent at attacking defenses and drawing whistles.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. He misses the free throw. Well, Stan, he was a 5-time All-Star. Chauncey Billups, just 1 year as an assistant before becoming a head coach.
Yeah, but Brian, Chauncey Billups was a guy that even when he was a player and then as a broadcaster, always thought like a head coach.
Good on the second one. Hawks trail by 12. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Pass to Barlow. Here's Riza Shea. Niang a screen. 5 on the clock. 4-3. Portland with a rebound.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Henderson finds Thibault. It's Sharp on the wing. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Driving inside, and he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
LeVert goes against Sharp. Niang a screen. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. Barlow. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Sharp against LeVert. Sharp passes to Thibault. Now here's Murray. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Portland Trailblazers. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
And you know, for that matchup with Atlanta, no question they'll be amped for that one, eager to prove themselves against a tough opponent.
Here's Barlow. He's got 5. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Rizachet, no good.
Well, this has been a frustrating night for him, still without any points.
Shot's good by Henderson.
Oh, good 3-ball by Henderson. Now, this is the part of his game that he wants to keep developing.
Here's Krejci. He's scoreless. Pass to Rizachet. And there's the screen. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Well, he hasn't made a shot, and his team is losing. Time to find another solution.
Henderson outside. The offensive rebound. And the basket is good. Kamare's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Relentless effort creates the second chance opportunity.
Here's Krejci, defended by Henderson. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. Okay, it's time for the 2K leaderboard. The top teams in blocks during the last month of play. In the third spot, the Hawks.
These guys have been so impressive down low on the defensive end, denying shots left and right over the past month.
And Atlanta making a change here. Matthews checked in, and also a switch here for Portland. Walker, he's checked in for Kamara. Outside Sharp. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Henderson against LeVert. Can they get it? And he lays it up and in. LeVert's got 8.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
Here's Sharp. The rebound by Matthews. Hawks trail by 17. Pass to LeVert. Niang a screen. There's the 3. LeVert, and that's good. LeVert's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
And here's Sharp. Kick by Murray. The 3. The rebound by Matthews.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Got a piece of it. Outside Sharp. No good from the wing. For Atlanta, they've gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. LeVert outside. Shot from 12. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Outside Murray. Pass to Sharp. Three-pointer. The rebound by Krejci. Hawks trail by 12. To the right side. Niang outside. Here's Krejci. Covered by Thibault. Krejci. The pass to Matthews. LeVert goes against Henderson. LeVert, that's good. LeVert's got 9 points in the quarter. Portland leading by 10. Outside Sharp. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Portland shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Klingon, he's checked in for Murray. Jeremy Grant comes in for Walker. Avdia, he's checked in for Thibault. And Anthony Simons subbed in for Henderson. That free throw good from Sharp. Stan, you've coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have a guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
Here's Krejci. No points so far. Pass to Daniels. Young looking for an opening. Shoots over Simons. Young misses. Portland leading by 16. Outside Sharp. Grant right side. Back to Sharp. Avdia from outside. Okongwu with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. They get the rebound. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Jeremy Grant.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And coach, with Okongwu adding a 3 to his game, it's hard to keep him off the floor now.
It is, Brian, and he can do a lot for a team when he plays. He can now spread out the floor. He can guard multiple positions. But the main thing Okongwu does is he is all over the glass.
Free throw good, Okongwu. Coach, what's the challenge of NBA travel like?
Well, look, all of us in the NBA just have to come clean on this. We travel on first-class charters. We're taken care of as well as you can possibly be taken care of. It's just that there's a lot of travel in an NBA season, and if you're on the coast, you probably feel it a little bit more even than the teams in the middle of the country.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Got Lil Yachty in the house for this one. Cheering on his Atlanta Hawks.
He's yet another rapper in a long list that represent ATL. We all know how much these guys love their Hawks.
Hawks on D. They trail by 14. Here's Grant. The rebound by Atlanta. Outside Young. Tries to break his ice. Oh, Young with the power move.
Well, such a creative finisher. Young will find a way, even with the defender all over him.
Avdia outside. Simons against Young. Simons' shot is good. Simons got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, it took Simons some time to find his footing in this league, but since then, he's been a consistent scoring threat.
Now here's Okongwu. 14 points for him last game against the Rockets in Houston.
And how about the rebounding, too? He was just all over the glass, and the other team had no answers for how to contain him.
And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Kings at Golden One Center in Sacramento. That'll be the second stop of this 6-game trip.
The officials were right on top of that one.
It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
Throw good, Avdia. And both free throws good for Avdia. Hawks trail by 16. Pass to Gay. Back to Young. Here's Rizachet. Fires the three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one.
And a bit of a struggle for him so far in the quarter. Just 1-5 from the field.
Now here's Simons. 23 points in the game. Launches it. Rebounded by Daniels.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Young drawing the double team. The three from Rizachet. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Simons outside. A minute 39 left in the first half of this game.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
And Young gets it to go.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Portland leading by 9. Grant outside. Back to Simons. 1:05 left in the first half. And Okongwu with the block. Here's Daniels. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Rockets in Houston.
Yeah, and look, he came up huge defensively, grabbing 4 steals during the game.
Man, good whistle there.
He's got free throw attempts 4 and 5 here.
2 shots.
Shoot 2.
No good on the free throw. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Portland leading by 9. Avdia outside. Pass to Kamari. Here's Klingon. Now here's Grant, guarded by Young. That's good from Grant on the assist by Klingon. Grant's got 7 points in the game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet. Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools, showing his hops on that one.
Well, the Trailblazers shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Up top, Grant. He's got 7. Uses the glass on the layup. 9 points in the game.
I like wings who can score inside. Grant showing that skill.
And a deep 3 from Young. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm joined now by Coach Quinn Snyder, and they were giving you some trouble in transition. How do you slow them down?
Well, I think we had a couple early where we were in good positions. We just didn't make the right read, and that's the biggest thing. But more than anything, whether it's a make or a miss or a turnover, we just got to really sprint back and be urgent.
The sense of urgency is key. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb for the Atlanta Hawks.
Losing the rebounding battle, it's easy to lose control of the game. Fortunately for them, they have another half to go.
Yeah, now they can lose by twice as much.
All right, and now that we are in the later stages of the season, here's how the standings are looking in the East.
Taking a look at the Hawks, they've had a drop-off that I don't think anybody predicted. Came into the season with high hopes. The chemistry just hasn't been there from the beginning. It's a disappointing year.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
And Young has got the ball here for Atlanta. 11-point game. They've got the Heat ahead of them in their next game in Miami. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. We've got Dyson Daniels. He's out there with Trae Young. Okongwu out there with Risache. And it's Gay in at the 4. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. Pass to Risache. Fires for 3. On target from range. Risache's got his third bucket of the night.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Here's Klingon. Back to Simons. Now Grant takes the 3, and that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
The answer from Jeremy Grant. He's really grown into that three-point shot.
You know, depending on where Jeremy Grant's been, he's filled a lot of different roles. He's been asked to be the alpha or the second option or even a role player. But whatever it is, he's always willing to do whatever it takes to help the team.
Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Young against Simons. It's rebounded by Rizachet.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
2 points. That one goes. He's got 11 points.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
Pass to Kamari. It's Avdia on the wing. Grant outside. Nice move. And he sinks the layup. Grant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The inside defense gets right up on Grant, but he stays cool and finds a way through to his finish.
Here's Rizachet. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And out on the wing, Zach Rizachet has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
First one falls for him. No good on the second free throw. Trailblazers lead by 8. Pass to Grant. Back to Avdia. Grant left side. It's Avdia on the wing. It's rebounded by Rizachet.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Here's Young. Young won't be held back.
Yeah, there's Trae Young getting it done inside.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. As we near the postseason, let's see where the West is shaken out. You look at the Trailblazers, and after a subpar season, there have been some questions about the direction of this franchise. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Klingon, guarded by Okongwu.
Tossing the pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, BA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said, growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in. They're working. They're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie. A nice shot by Young.
Collecting plenty of second chance points this half. That alone can keep a team in a game.
They set the pick to the paint. It's stolen by Okongwu. Young against Simons. Fires top of the key. And again, it's Atlanta.
Well, this is what Young is capable of every time he steps on the floor. He is a one-man offensive machine.
Here's Kamari. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Up top, Grant. All alone. The rebound by Atlanta. Okongwu's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Rizachet. He's covered by Grant. Simons with a steal. Tries it from 19. And Grant gets it to go. Grant's got 16 points now.
You're not normally going to see Grant take too many mid-range shots, but that doesn't mean he can't knock them down.
Up top, Young. He's covered by Simons. Young drawing the double team. Tipped. Grant with a steal. And here's Avdia. He's got 6. Pass to Grant. To the inside. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Young drawing the double team. Daniels passes to Okongwu. Here's Rizachet. He's covered by Simons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now here's Okongwu. The putback. Can't hit that one.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
Double digits for him on the glass. He's getting it done.
Pass to Graham. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Atlanta. Okongwu's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Daniels, defended by Avdia. Here's Gay. Misses the 3.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Here's Grant. It's deflected. Here's Rizachet. He's covered by Simons. And Rizachet gets it to go.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Portland leading by 4. Simons with it. Give him 23. Here's the pick for 3. And that one goes. Now 10 for 13 on the night.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Pass to Gay. Here's Daniels. The layup off target.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Here's Kamari. Grant outside. Down low. It's stolen by Okongwu. Here they come with numbers in transition. With the floater. Young with the bucket. Getting it done inside. Young's got 20.
Look, if I'm one of his teammates, I just keep getting him the ball. He has been lights out.
And here's Grant from the arc. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 9 rebounds now. To the middle. Ooh, it's stolen away. Here's Avdia. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Avdia's got 4 points this quarter. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
And it's rejected. Here's Daniels. He buries it from 3. Daniels has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, a complete offensive player. Daniels can set people up, and he can knock down shots.
Pass to Avdia. Here's Klingon. Looking to end this cold spell. Gay with a rebound. Gay's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Daniels. Here's Gay. He's got 11. Here's Young. Fearless from Young inside.
Well, you talk about a full 180. His play here in the second half has really come on. You can see his confidence building.
Young against Simons. And the layup is good off the glass. Simons got 28 points for the game.
What a good finish inside. Simons is such a talented scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And a new group getting ready for Portland. All right, a chance now to take a look at the steals over the last few months for him.
And the defense he's played lately has really been tremendous. It's clear he's working his tail off on this end and collecting a number of steals as a result. You have to commend that type of effort.
Pass to Krejci. Back to LeVert. Clock at 6. Niang a screen. Here's man. The rebound by Murray.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's Henderson. Atlanta with the rebound. Okongwu's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. LeVert goes against Sharp. Now here's LeVert. Defense is right there. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
A real weapon on offense. Once LeVert sees a few go down, you know he's in the zone.
Here's Henderson. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, counted, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Coach, it's such a difficult transition to the NBA. Scoot Henderson joins from the G League Ignite. What do you see in his game?
Well, look, I see a really talented guy who plays the game hard. What you've got to get improvement in are the two areas that most people have to improve in: shooting and decision making.
That's good from Henderson.
You have to love how Scoot Henderson plays beyond his size. I mean, using the quickness and agility to get the better of bigger players. I mean, that's impressive for a young guy to be doing.
Now here's LeVert. 17 points in the game. Okongwu, a screen on Sharp. And here's LeVert for 3. Offensive rebound. Second chance effort. Niang outside. Fires from deep. Drills it from deep.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Portland leading. Pass to Murray. Outside Sharp. And here's Henderson. Back to Sharp. Now here's Avdia. Now Sharp. Guarded by Okongwu. Henderson for 3. And it's Niang with the rebound.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
LeVert outside. And 1:01 left in the third quarter. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. And the three-pointer goes. Henderson's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
LeVert outside. Left side man. Launches a 3. Pure from three-point range. Man's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Henderson outside. Into the lane. And he slams it in one-handed.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Hawks trail by 4. Now here's LeVert. He's got 17. Kongwu, a screen on Sharp. Here's Krejci. And we've reached the end of the third. Portland ahead, up by 4. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Trailblazers lead by 4. Taking a look at the Trailblazers. Scoot and Sharp for the backcourt set. Walker out there with Murray. And it's Thibault in at the 3. Three-pointer Sharp. Good! Now 7 for 11 on the night.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him.
Now here's LeVert with the drive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. LeVert's got 19 points.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Here's Sharp. Thibault finds Henderson. Shot clock at 6. Yes, it's good.
Can you even believe this is the same guy? What a difference here in the second half.
Hawks trail by 7. LeVert outside. Pass to Krejci. Back to LeVert. Here's Matthews. Guarded by Sharp. Clock at 4. It's hauled in by Henderson. Trailblazers lead by 7. Thibault with it. Henderson, the pass to Sharp. Pass to Murray. Puts up a deep 3. Barlow grabs the miss.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
LeVert passes to Barlow. Here's Krejci. Here's Barlow, covered by Thibault. Here's Matthews. Three-pointer, no good. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Henderson. That doesn't go either for Henderson. Hawks trail by 7. Krejci, the pass to Niang. And there's a pick. LeVert goes against Sharp. Walker pulls down the board. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Sharp finds Henderson. Back to Sharp. Fires for 3. The rebound by Atlanta. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. LeVert goes against Henderson. And Henderson comes to help. Pass to Krejci. Now Niang. Here's Matthews. Guarded by Sharp. Matthews' shot is good.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Portland leading by 4. Outside Walker. To the left side wing. Henderson, the pass to Murray. Back to Henderson. Murray, a screen on LeVert. Here's Henderson, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Young, he's checked in for Matthews. Anthony Simons, he's checked in for Portland.
Shooting 1.
What's up?
Well, Scoot has all the physical attributes. He has the fearless mentality. But like most young players, he just needs some time to develop and adapt to the NBA game.
Now here's LeVert, and he drives in. The kick out to Young. Simons with a steal. The rebound by Krejci. Hawks trail by 7. Pass to Young. Here's LeVert. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game, first here in this second half.
Now here's Simons. Here's Henderson. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And he's just relentless when he attacks. The rookie Henderson wants the contact.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. So for the Hawks, Katangos checked in for Barlow. Gay comes in for Niang. And Daniels is subbed in for Krejci. So he hits 1 of 2 from the strike.
Well, he might have been a little passive in the first half, but that's changed. I like this more aggressive approach.
Daniels passes to Young. And there's the lob. Oh, the dunk by Katangos.
A great read between those 2 guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These 2 teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Now here's Henderson. Here's Simons on the take. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
I mean, he's just so electric. Simons putting on a show.
Outside Young. Young goes in. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Young's got 24.
And since the break, both teams are increasing their intensity and really getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in this second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
Now here's Simons. Pass to Graham. 3-pointer. It's tipped. And he gets it back. Off target from 3-point range.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Here's Gay. Back to Young. Over Simons. Young can't hit. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Portland. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Here's Daniels. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And leaking out well in transition. Man, I like seeing Daniels get rewarded for hustling.
On the wing, Grant. Back to Simons. Shoots over Young. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Simons has got 9 points now in the second half. Outside Young to tie it up. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Henderson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Over LeVert. Outside for Grant. Launches it. Counted from distance. Grant's got 19 points.
Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused.
Get loud, fans! On the court is your Hawks.
Reese he's checked in for the Hawks. And also a switch here for Portland. Kamara, he's checked in for Henderson. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. He told his players, we are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard and we will win this game.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Pass to Gay. To the paint. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Yeah, when you look at Trae Young's career numbers, he's got one of the highest assist averages ever.
Off the outside. Now Simons. Just 5 to shoot. Okongwu with the rebound. Hawks trail by 4. On the wing, Daniels. Pass to Rizachet. Okongwu, a screen on Simons. Here's Rizachet. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Jeremy Grant.
Two shots.
And he drops the first.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Trailblazers have gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. Here's Clingan, guarded by Okongwu. Grant outside. Inside, cuts off the pass. Here's Rizachet. Pass to Daniels. Here's Gay. Here's Rizachet. Here's Okongwu. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And here's Avdia. Simons outside. Lets it go from deep. Sinks it from distance. Simons got 35 in the game.
Well, those are some big points from Simons, delivering when they needed it.
Back to Young. Pass to Rizachet. Beyond the arc. Portland with a rebound. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Here's Clingan. And it's Simons penetrating.
Well, I think Simons was hoping to generate contact on the drive. He's eager to get to the line.
Shooting for Portland, Anthony Simons at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Is such a great scorer. Simons can carry an offense for a stretch. Now he's working on the night-to-night consistency.
And so Simons nails both of them.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Pass to Gay. And here's Okongwu. To the wing on the left. Simons against Young. And that one drops for him. Young's got 26 points.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
Down low. And there's Clingan on the assist by Simons. Simons got 3 assists in the game.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
Now here's Young. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Kamari. Kamari's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Grant. Rebounded by Daniels. Hawks trail by 5. Here's Young. Okongwu, the pass to Young. Okongwu, a screen on Avdia. The 3 from Rizashe. Drains the triple.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Young against Simons. We've got 1:13 left to play in the 4th. And he recovers it.
Big rebound and a smart play to kick it right out. They want to use as much time as possible here.
Just 5 on the clock. To the paint. Second shot opportunity. Yes!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Two seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Blocked! And they'll keep possession. Here's Young.
And known for his terrific defense, Grant is so good at getting his timing down to block shots.
And it's Simons with the ball for Portland. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Pass to Kamari. The 3-ball fires in the triple. And it's a 7-point Trailblazer lead.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They're trailing by 7. And we've got 28 seconds left in the 4th quarter. To the middle. Here's Young. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Well, Young invites the contact. He's so good at finishing through the foul.
Defensive foul. Anthony Simons. His first, team second. At the line for 1. Ice Trae Young.
23 seconds left to play in the 4th. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Anthony Simons. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line, converting on all those free throws helps them build this lead.
Tipped.
Yeah, the defensive instincts of Grant, kicking in especially when he sees the chance to block shots. Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Klingon. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
So it's Portland picking up the win. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And we present the player of the game, Anthony Simons.